My beloved child, listen closely. I have a message for you, not for everyone, but for you alone. Know that you are not alone in your struggles. Though the enemy whispers lies of isolation and despair, countless of my children walk paths of adversity, just as you do. Remember my faithful servant Joseph. He was uprooted from all that was safe and familiar, cast into a prison of darkness. Yet even there, in the depths of hardship, he found my favor in remarkable ways. No matter how difficult his circumstances, he carried my presence and my grace. Long before Joseph drew breath, I had authored his story, anointing him to fulfill an extraordinary destiny. But the path to that destiny led straight through adversity, and so it is with you, my child. Though you seek solutions and strategize your way forward, I say to you, stay the course. Keep putting one foot in front of the other on the path I have set before you. Your steps are never random or accidental. My hand is guiding you, even now. Steps are never random or accidental. My hand is guiding you, even now. There will be reassuring signs that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not be distracted or deterred by the clamor of voices demanding your attention. Hold fast to the trajectory I have laid out for you, confident that you have heard my voice and made choices aligning with my perfect plan. That you have heard my voice and made choices aligning with my perfect plan. To complain is to remain stuck in pain, but to respond with praise is to be raised above it. My favor is upon you, child, and when I bestow my favor, no force on earth can snatch it away. You were never meant to merely blend in with the rhythm of this world. When Joseph stepped out of prison, he was ushered into a place of influence, second only to Pharaoh himself. He didn't just leave behind his chains, he ascended to a throne. And consider Esther. Her story didn't end when she won the king's favor. She became a queen whose whispered words altered the arc of history, shifting the destiny of her people. These astonishing reversals didn't happen by chance. They fiercely guarded their identity as my chosen ones, anchored in unshakable confidence of my goodness, even when everything around them screamed otherwise. Your mind is not meant to be chained to temporal pursuits. I have given you eyes to perceive eternal realities, and a spirit able to usher my divine strategies into earthly realms. The challenges looming before you are not barricades obstructing your destiny. They are the very tools I will use to launch you into it. I am drawing you out of hiding, out of the shadows of insignificance, beckoning you into my grand purpose. Like Adam in the garden, I am calling out for you. Where are you? How will you respond? Will you retreat into self-pity and victimhood, or will you rise up boldly, embracing your true identity as my beloved child? My invitation is not to a path of ease. I'm not offering you a life of leisure. There is a cost to the journey ahead, but as you surrender your plans and ambitions to my greater intentions, laying your dreams on the altar of consecration, I will place my own heart within you. Even now, I am tenderly removing the frayed remnants of your life, the misaligned desires, the broken places. I am implanting my own thoughts, my own passions, my zeal for the assignments ahead of you. Guard diligently the gates of your mind and spirit in this pivotal hour. Give no room to self-diminishment or despair. I will not permit the enemy to pilfer what I have entrusted to you. Does the future look impossible to you? Beloved, impossibilities are my specialty. I have spent your whole life preparing you for this crucial chapter. You will no longer be constrained by the limits of your own understanding. Each past trial will become a deep well of wisdom, equipping you to steward the weightier opportunities ahead. Your own strength and cleverness will not be enough. Again and again, you will find yourself catapulted into challenges wildly beyond your natural capacity, propelled solely by raw faith and the bedrock assurance that when I assign a task, I also supply the power to complete it. You have felt like a battle-weary soldier, wondering how much longer you can hold the line. But just as my prophet Ezekiel prophesied over the valley of dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. I am speaking resurrection life into the places inside you that have felt barren and defeated. Ezekiel looked out at the sea of sun-bleached skeletons and saw more than death and decay. He saw a mighty army awaiting the breath of my spirit. He dared to prophesy life in that wasteland, and the bones rattled with fresh vitality. They inhaled divine breath and exhaled as a force that could not be hindered. Let your spiritual eyes perceive your own story through this lens of resurrection. Your dreams are not dead, only dormant. Your gifts have not been destroyed, merely lying in wait for the sound of my awakening command. I am fashioning the fragments of your identity into a formidable weapon, a sword to pierce the darkness. You are my treasure, the very delight of my heart. You demonstrate my glory to the world when you embrace my perspective and see yourself as I see you. I'm not an exasperated father, sighing in frustration as I wait for you to overcome your flaws and failures. I already behold you arrayed in the flawless robes of my righteousness. I see you crowned with authority to succeed in this life. So arise, beloved. Shake off the wounds inflicted by those who could not see the beauty I had woven into your soul. Ask me to fill you with visions of your unfolding transformation, with whispered secrets of your eternal destiny. Let it astound and embolden you, then start speaking life to your own dry bones. Call to your dormant dreams, rouse them from slumber, watch them inhale divine purpose and exhale the power of heaven. You are crossing the threshold into your Kairos moment, your opportune time. You will look back on the former seasons and marvel at the contrast between previous captivity and present influence. With mingled laughter and tears, you will recount my faithfulness through the process that brought you to this place, the 100 small surrenders that ushered you into an unbridled, abundant life. So keep walking, my beloved child. I made you to transform the world around you. Through your journey, I will demonstrate to onlookers that one surrendered child is infinitely more powerful than 1,000 rebels striving to control their own destiny. Embrace the journey. Embrace the cost. Release your preconceived notions and limited imagination. And dare to dream my dreams for you instead. I am committed to the breathtaking outcome. Trust me in the process. On this winding path to your ultimate destiny. I'm not a fickle father, caring for you only when you are performing to my standard. My love for you is immovable, caring for you only when you are performing to my standard. My love for you is immovable, unshakable, unchangeable. My mercies never grow stale. They greet you fresh every morning. I will always be your very present help whenever you call. Just lean into me. Let my voice be your compass. Simply put one faith foot in front of the other and keep going. I am with you, I am for you, and I will carry you all the way home. My beloved child, the darkness that has enveloped you was not random or meaningless, but has prepared you for the radiant light I am about to shine upon your life. Though the pain has been immense, know that it is precisely this contrast that will allow you to fully appreciate the beauty and blessings to come. I have set you apart and cherish you more deeply than you can fathom. Even in your darkest hours, when loneliness, confusion and despair threaten to overwhelm you, my love remains steadfast and unconditional. Whether you felt my presence or not, in joy and sorrow, courage and fear, devoted prayers or anguished questions, my love for you never wavered. You are forever mine, my precious one. When I make a promise, it is unbreakable and everlasting. As you walked through the valley of shadows, I was lovingly shaping you, strengthening your faith and character for the goodness and purpose that awaits you. Your tears and trials have not gone unnoticed. In your weakness, you discovered my strength. In your vulnerability, you learned to rely not on your own understanding, but on my infinite wisdom and unfailing care. Get ready, because your life is about to be transformed in ways you never dreamed possible. The darkness will only serve to make the light of my goodness and favor shine even brighter as I pour it out upon you. What I require is that you remain steadfast in seeking me, trusting that the desires I've placed within you are there for a reason. Trusting that the desires I've placed within you are there for a reason. As you align your dreams with my will, you will see them come to fruition in ways that can only be described as miraculous. Even in seasons of heartache and hardship, know that I am using it all to prosper you, not to harm you. I am preparing you for blessings and breakthroughs beyond anything you can ask or imagine. When your perspective is obscured by pain, remember that I see the full picture. Your current trials are not the end of your story. They are the training grounds for the incredible destiny I have in store for you. I am shifting and shaping you, molding you into a person of profound compassion, wisdom, and strength. Everything you've endured, every opposition and obstacle, has been allowed in your life to prepare you for such a time as this. Place your hope fully in my extravagant love for you, which is limitless and unshakable. Even in your moments of deepest despair and isolation, I am with you, working tirelessly on your behalf behind the scenes. The impenetrable darkness is simply the backdrop against which my light will soon burst forth, dazzling in its brilliance. Stay the course, beloved. Every step forward, even in the bleakest of times, is progress. Keep moving ahead, one day at a time, and watch as I unfold the breathtaking beauty of the plans I have lovingly crafted for you since the dawn of time. I delight in watching you grow and thrive, becoming all I created you to be. Resist the urge to strive and strain. Your transformation is a continual process, slow but stunning in its power and permanence. Trust that even when you feel weak and faithless, I see your heart. I know the persistent hope that flickers stubbornly in your soul even when battered by winds of adversity. As you fix your eyes on me and continue to put one foot in front of the other, know that you couldn't possibly be more loved or precious to me. I am working everything out for your great good. Soon, your present suffering will radically pale in comparison to the immensity of my plans to bless and prosper you. Have confidence in my timing. I am aligning every detail and arranging each step. A glorious new beginning is breaking forth, and my promises to you will be fulfilled in ways that will leave you awestruck. This is your sacred time, my love. A divine pause, pregnant with purpose. Here in the stillness, pour out your heart to me, and prepare to be astounded as my rivers of grace, healing, and uncontainable joy flow into every crevice of your being. With tenderness and great gentleness, I am lifting the crushing burdens you were never meant to carry. As their weight evaporates in the light of my love, expect to be overtaken by a deluge of my peace and presence. Allow me to draw near, to mend your brokenness and hold you close. I am breathing new life where there was only death. I am restoring your dreams and infusing you with fresh strength and divine vision for the road ahead. You've languished in lack long enough, precious one. Now I break through, bringing relief and redemption. My love is a relentless force, defeating and driving out every fear, insecurity and anxiety. Healing you from the inside out, relinquish your heavy load and rest in me, trusting me to carry it all. You were never designed to shoulder the pressures of the world. Receive my boundless love, which is your anchor, your unassailable refuge and firm foundation, when all else gives way. This love is your identity and inheritance. Though the future feels uncertain, I am unchanging, your constant companion and deliverer. Hold tight to my unfailing love for you. From everlasting to everlasting, my devotion to you remains unshakable. In your moments of confusion and unknowns, simply be still and remember you are fiercely loved and I am fighting for you. In turbulent times I am your peace. When storms rage and threaten to overwhelm you, I am the one who speaks to the wind and waves. Peace, be still. I see you, cherished one. I know your every fear and frailty intimately, but hear me now. You are held. I have you firmly in my loving embrace, surrounding you with my presence in every moment. I am closer than your very breath, and I will never leave or forsake you. I know the terrors of darkness, the sting of rejection, the ache of feeling abandoned. But I am here, whispering words of life and hope to your parched soul. The path I have set before you is one of purpose, not pointlessness, of deep healing and abiding joy, not endless despair. Surrender to me even when the way seems unclear and winding. Watch as I make a way where there seems to be no way, moving mountains, parting seas, and leading you faithfully into my promises. Perceive the seeds of gladness I have planted deep in the soil of your heart in this winter season. Even now they are germinating, preparing to spring forth in lush new life, bringing forth a harvest of blessings beyond your wildest imaginings. No more looking back at past pains and disappointments. Leave those heavy burdens behind and take hold of the abundant life I have for you. You are no longer a slave to fear, sorrow, or cynicism. You are my own. Created for fullness of joy and unshakable peace, these are your portion in your fundamental birthright. In the days to come, I will lead you into greater revelations of my kindness and tender mercies. Even in seasons when I seemed absent, I was diligently working all things together for your greatest good. Know that I am awakening your soul to its glorious eternal destiny in this hour. I am blowing afresh on the dying embers of your dreams and fanning them into flames. Nothing is too hard for me, no vision too grand or impossible. I am the God of breakthroughs, and I intend to amaze you with my goodness. The momentary troubles you are facing are simply preparing you for an eternal weight of glory that will far outshine them all. I have etched my dreams and desires on the walls of your heart, and they will not be erased or destroyed. You are called and commissioned for such a time as this. You will overcome every hindrance by my power, breaking through barriers of limitation into the extraordinary life of favor and impact I have for you. Refuse to settle for less than the full manifestation of all I have spoken over you. I am watching over my word to perform it. Stay near me anchored in my love. In my presence, there is fullness of joy, the source of your strength. I am renewing you, day by day. Your roots are going deep in me, your source, to produce lasting fruit for my glory. You are blossoming, even in the waiting, a living testament to my faithfulness, love and resurrection power. Your history with me has been marked by my miraculous interventions on your behalf. Surely I will not fail you now. Listen intently as I teach you how to walk in my ways. I will guide you continually, directing your steps and empowering you to fulfill your kingdom destiny on earth. My wisdom will be a lamp to your feet. My discernment, insight and revelation are yours, illuminating your path as you stay yielded to my spirit. I am awakening your spiritual senses to perceive my movements in your life. My love for you is extravagant, expanding within you. You will taste and see that I am good. In my perfect timing, I will unwrap the breathtaking gifts I have prepared for you since before the foundation of the world. I long to show you more of my heart, to take you on adventures you never imagined possible. There will be days of unspeakable joy and days of deep sorrow, a life fully lived. And through it all, I will be your constant companion and comforter, leading, instructing, and upholding you. Abide in me and watch as I make everything beautiful in its time. I give you my peace, not as the world gives, but a supernatural peace that defies circumstances. I have taught you how to stand against the enemy's schemes, to walk in my wisdom and discernment, refusing to be taken captive by temptations or enslaved by sin and strongholds. Your freedom was bought at a high price. The world will tempt you to conform and compromise, but I have called you to a higher standard, a consecrated life that honors me above all else. Choose carefully, seeking my will, and you will avoid the landmines the enemy has set to ensnare you. Be careful. My arms are always open to you. There is no fall too far for my grace to redeem. No failure can outrun my fierce forgiveness. My love for you is unconditional and unchanging. A safe harbor in every storm. I delight in you with gladness. My love quiets you with its tenderness. I rejoice over you with singing, my precious child. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not death, nor life, nor angels, nor demons, nor any power in all creation. You are mine, forever. Cherished, adored, fought for. I can never forget or forsake you, my treasured one. Fix your mind on what is good, right, and praiseworthy. Let my words be the loudest voice you hear, drowning out the clamor of doubt and accusations that assail your mind. Keep your eyes on me, the author and perfecter of your faith. I will be with you until the end of the age and all throughout eternity. I have destined you to do great exploits in my name. No weapon that is formed against you will prosper as you walk with me, covered by my favor as with a shield. Your latter days will be greater than your former days, and your best is yet to come. I will never stop doing good to you, my child. My eyes range to and fro throughout the earth, seeking to strengthen those whose hearts are fully mine. I have found such a heart in you, a rarity and a delight in a world of compromise. Know that the desires and dreams I have placed within you will be fulfilled, as you stay surrendered to my will. Rest in me, and I will uphold you. Today I place in your hands a sword, my words spoken through your lips, to stand against the darkness. My teachings will illuminate your way, and your faith will be your beacon. Rise above your challenges, my beloved one, with those dear to you. Step into the blessings I have prepared for you. Move forward with unwavering faith, and face every obstacle with hope. Amen.